Hello there, friend. I knew it. That's great news. You must tell me about it. How big is it? What did you find? What's this? Hoffman's diary. Interesting. Where exactly did you find this diary, friend? Damn it! It's useful, however, just not now. It's most likely just research notes, formulas and equations. I was hoping for the coordinates of a vertebrate or something. I guess it's time that I actually start thinking about a plan on how we're going to get to Vermont. Oh, and Henley finally cracked Hoffman's terminal. Nothing to get excited about, though. The whole thing's been encrypted to high heavens. If there's any chance that you can help him decrypt it, I'd go and have a visit.
Evening.
Hi there, my name's Henry. Well, yes, I have. And what a disappointment it was. After countless nights of trying to hack this damn thing, and succeeding. Yeah, meaning it's not your standard bit encryption. Someone had enough time to actually sit down, but I have an idea of what the encryption... Well, I think the designer of this custom code was my old boss, Vernon. Since he handled all the security technology, it just so happens that Vernon was a big family man, with a son still living here in the Mojave. As Goldwater tells it, Vernon had this son shortly after the team. Vernon used to tell stories about when he was finished in the facility, he would take little Johnny out for a sarsaparilla. Anyway, my theory is that the decryption code for the terminal is the birth date of Vernon's son Johnny. Well, we'll have to go and find Freeside.
Now I walk around, my heart on the ground.
What do you need?
Only since I don't have you. Barely hanging on. I'm almost gone. And now I wish I hadn't been untrue. I'm going under, getting over you.
Over here! I've got you now.
Going under, drowning in the blue. I'm down so doggone low. Have to look up, see the soles of my shoes. I'm going under, getting over you.
Hey.
I'm going under, getting over you.
Uh-oh. I'm not even making a dent with this.
Tell me what's in a kiss. If your heart's not in it, we could have wedded bliss. If we'd only begin it, I'm feeling low down. You know what I'm talking about. You let
Well,
the
hello?
wind now,
What are you doing here?
I'm moving out.
Why on earth would I willingly give my birthday to you? Right, I forgot. Strangers always walk into establishments and demand birth dates on a daily basis. Look, man, you're not getting my birth date if you don't give me a valid reason. Ooh, now, friend, no need to get all uptight about it. Some things you may never know. Frustration will get you nowhere, friend.
Love's like dough that's been spent. Now there's no use of crying.
you shoot me, you'll You know, if you do something for me, I would be... Well, I've recently taken over this small hotel, and I'd like to... Problem is, I'm not the only one who wants to... I've managed to become unwilling roommates with a crazed maniac in the sewers, with an army of rats, and a group of die-hard squatters upstairs. I've shut off the elevators and locked the sewer doors, but chances are they're still camping out. If you make sure they're all dead, I'll be glad to have... See?
What's the use in buying a car if you won't buy gasoline? Who we used to be, 2 under par, now we can't get on the green. I don't know where it went, but it sure went flying. Love's like dough that's been spent. Now there's no use crying.
Hey.
Tell me, where can I go? East or west or north or new south? You let the blues move in, now I'm moving out. You let the blues move in, now I'm moving out.
Hey!
Over here! I'm hit! Aha!
Motherfucker!
Whoa! Aha!
Be sure it's true when you say I love. It's a sin to tell a lie. Millions of hearts broken.
Damn!
Just because these words were spoken. I love you So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie.
Be sure it's true when you say I love you, honey. 'Cause you got sense enough to know it's a sin to tell a lie. Whole lot of folks'
Hello.
heart is done been broken
Hi, friend.
just over a whole lot of foolish
Well,
words
isn't that grand?
that's been spoken.
I'll start cleanup tomorrow. I will give you my birth date, yes, but I think I deserve to know why this information is required.
If you break
Ah, yes.
my heart,
His old job at Rockwell Enterprises back in Vermont, where I was conceived.
so be sure
I was born here shortly after the group arrived
when
at
you
Jacobstown.
say I love
I
you.
was taken here to the follow it. The last letter I got from him was 25 years ago. He said he was moving facilities, and that he'd be at this new one for quite a while. Any chance my father's still alive? I had figured. He never did get me that sarsaparilla. Anyways, that's behind us now. I never actually knew the fella. My birthday is the 31st of October, 2255.
Hey! Oh!
How goes it?
Watch out!
How goes it? Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much. Despite, I have to sit down and make copies of the OS status, just so I don't have to start over if the system wipes when I insert it. See if Goldwater needs anything done.
Glad you're here, friend. What extravagant news! But during my time, I have learned to expect not too much from good news. For Hoffman's terminal may not contain anything at all. But I am optimistic. To answer your question, yes. I do have more work for you to do, should you accept. We're working on getting everything we need for our journey to Vermont. Food, water, and medical supplies. It just so happens that you know the Mojave Desert very well, friend. And we'd appreciate it if you can gather some of these things for us. Food. It is essential that we have plenty of food for our long and tedious journey. I've heard that there's an NCR hub that's right up west of here called the Mojave Outpost. It's likely they have excess food sitting up there. Food that has been deemed too radioactive to eat, or just too plain old for the picky NCR to eat. I'd appreciate it if you would go up there and take what you can. Thank you so much. Glad you're here, friend. Wonderful. Now we know it's there. Once I get word back from the caravan, we can send some men to collect the food with Brahmin. Water. You can never have too much water when you're on a long journey. There's a direct pump near Colville Bay that pumps up fresh water from Lake Mead. Now don't forget you're doing things the same as last time. All I need you to do is scout out whether or not the pump exists and works. Then I'll bring in the Brahmin cavalry to scoop up what we need.
Hello.
Heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. Heartache number one was when you left me.
Uh-oh.
I never knew I could hurt this way. And heartache number two was when you came back again. You came back but never meant to stay. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number.
Motherfucker!
Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. Heartache number three was when you called me and said that you were coming back to stay. With hope, Lord, I waited for you, knocked on the door. I waited, but you must have lost your way. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. To the town of our Fria rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more, 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was an Arizona ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red, after Texas Red.